Sup YouTube, it is the Heartbreak Cat, and today I'm going to be giving you a little lesson or tip, depending on how you want to take it, about how to kick in wrestling animations. This isn't really a beginner's tip, this is more of a intermediate / advanced tip. I'll start taking requests for tips. Anyway, we all know about positioning and, holding the figure with the string so it, can be in the kicking position, but a lot of people have problems with making the other guy, Evan Bourne in this case, react and jump in the air maybe, or really get hit rather than just like have him kick, the leg go back down, and then the figure fall, because that just doesn't look good. So if you want to be less lazy, here's an actual tip. Okay, so what I do is I actually tie a string, you can't see it because it's invisible, I know, around the bottom of the ring post and then around the figure, and it will hold the figure in place, and then I can use my other string to actually make the other guy react. This doesn't make sense yet, but I'll explain it in a second. Alright, so as you can see, Daniel Bryan is in a very particular position, and yet I don't have any strings holding him from my hands. I actually tied them, not around the ring post actually, but here I'll show you up close. I actually have the string. Now, this is the real scale ring, so if you don't have that particular ring, you're going to have to be a little bit more creative. But the metal hooks, putting the string around that and then around the figure at the right length, that will get it to stay in place. Occasionally, you're going to need to use multiple ring posts depending on what position the figure's in and where in the ring you are. I usually use two adjacent ring posts, but in this case I'm using ones on opposite sides. I'm hoping this is making some sense. But the thing I was saying about under the ring posts, basically sliding it underneath this part, like on the halfway point, if the string's too long, or depending on where you are in the ring, that works too. So just kind of play around with it a little. If you don't have a real scale ring, you could always try like taping it maybe. I'm pretty sure that would work too. But yeah, just mess around with it and practice. It's complicated at first, but like just try it out. And if you like it, then I just taught you a great way to animate in the future. And if you don't like it, well, at least you heard something new, I guess. Right? So yeah, as you can see, I can freely reposition it without having to hold them with string every time. This also helps avoid fidgetiness, having to re-put the figure there every time. You can just kind of freely move it, and then you can use your other string to control the other guy. And eventually I'll have him, jump in the air, have his little reaction as Brian's leg goes down. So, that's the animation tip of the week. I hope you enjoyed it, and like I said, if you have any requests, you want to know how to do certain moves, I'll try my best to help you. Hopefully this made more sense than it sounds. Yeah, peace.